kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. The Bears offense now gets set to head back onto the field. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. So incomplete on first. Let's see what second down has in store.
Let's go. 190. 190.
To throw on second, McNabb. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. A great read, and it's picked off. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
The Jets offensive unit ready to get going here. Following the interception here, Rivers. They set up the screen to Ivory. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 13 yards there on the pickup, and it'll be a New York first. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Yeah, everyone dialed in. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height. Sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed. But when you have that type of height, he can stay in there if he's willing to take the hits and just fire over the top, which saves him time and actually completes a play a little bit quicker than it normally does for a quarterback that has to slide and find open space to throw. An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that. And that's what he did.
Third and goal for Rivers. That's caught at the 3. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up fourth down. Now the Jets will call on a field goal unit here. From the left hash, it's back now in Atlanta. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. And the 13-year man puts it through, and they're well on their way now as the lead grows even larger. So it's 3 more points, and that widens things out even further here in the fourth.
Hey, in this league, you can never have too much. So if you're in range, grab the 3 whenever you can.
Fielded about a yard deep. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And the coach has decided to challenge this play. He has tossed down the red flag.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
It's a 5-receiver set. 3 to the left, 2 to the right. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Finding time. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. To throw, McNabb. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's third. So still a full 10 yards to go here for the offense on third down.
Three down. Let's go. What? 90. What? 90.
McNabb to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 39. 15 yards there on the catch and run.
Obviously, this has not been a bad game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
Yeah, interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. On first down, it's McNabb. Complete to Gilmore over the middle. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. Give him 2 yards on that play, and it'll be second down.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground.
Here we go. What? 90. What? 90.
Second down, McNabb. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Chandler Jones in there to drop him for a loss on the play.
But there was pressure all around him, so the only play was to try and get out of there. I think it was an excellent effort by him just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Tough spot for the offense. 3rd and 8.
Come on, let's go. What?
Out of the gun, McNabb. Swings it out to the flat for Freeman. Muscles him off. It'll be a gain of 6, and it'll be 4th down.
A short gain that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. And we'll see what he can do on the return. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And now out come the Jets. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3.
And got his man complete. A pickup there of 36. And the Jets are going to have a first down.
Well, go ahead and throw the ball, man. You got the big lead. You got the clock on your side. Obviously, they don't care much about the feelings of the other team, do they?
Well, I was going to say you better run to the locker room pretty quick after this one.
But right now, maybe they're just looking at it from the fantasy perspective.
And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. And, my friend, I think it's safe to say that this game is pretty much deceased at this point. It's taken a knee, so to speak.
It is definitely this victory formation. Take the snap, take the knee, call it a night, call it a game, call it whatever. I agree with you totally. I don't think there's much left to get except for those who want to run up the score.
I knew this was over about a minute ago when you took your stat sheet and just flipped it over your shoulder in the trash can.
Yeah, that's similar to the guys cutting tape off right before the game's over. We know this thing's done.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Bears offense now heading back out onto the field. And with this deficit, You can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Tight on the left. Tight on the left. Move. Come on, let's go. Ryan 38.
To throw on second, McNabb. Crowder's got it over the middle. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be third down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
So 3rd and 2, and I count 6 defensive backs out there. From the gun, here's McNabb, and he's got it to Burns. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. Time for a break. We'll come back and wrap up garbage time after this. So the Bears with a football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Now a first down throw, McNabb. He goes underneath to Freeman. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and it'll make it 2nd down. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Man, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
And the offense moving quickly to the line. Now McNabb. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 5 yards on the pickup, and it's a 2nd down. Now it's McNabb. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 20. Now the Jets are going to burn another timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. All right, so the timeout over, and all 11 men back out onto the field for the defense. It's a 5-receiver set, 3 to the left, 2 to the right. On 1st and 10, McNabb. Got an open man, it's a noon one. And down inside the 15 he goes. Give him 11 on the gain there, and that leads to a Chicago first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. Now, this will be the 9th play on this drive. But not to get too overcritical there because he knows what he's doing, but his shoulders looked a little off kilter there when he threw that.
I don't think you're being overly critical there. You're just analyzing it, and he gets those shoulders right. That pass will go from incomplete to complete.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him.
And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more.
It took them an extra, and now it's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. The 40, 30, 20, 10, 5, and he takes it the distance across the goal line for 2 points.